Hey there, I'm Trayson, and in today's video I'm going over my top 10 desk accessories to have. Now if you've been following me for a while, you'll have seen my setup before. I'm pretty biased, but I think it's pretty cool. And I thought I'd throw all my accessories and little this and that's into one video, just lump them all together. So let's check it out. So first up, we've got a charger. And this isn't just an everyday charger, this is actually a 3-in-1 charger. So it's 3-in-1 because it can charge your AirPods, your watch, and your phone at the same time. And it's a very compact charger. I've seen lots of other triple chargers, but they're kind of wide and bulky, or require you to use your own watch charger inside it. So this one is just all independent. You slip your AirPods in there and you'll see that light turns on. Then we've got the watch. You just lay that right on top. Got that one on. And lastly, your phone. Set that on. All three lights are on. All three devices are charging. It's a very minimal setup. I can scoot it right back in my little cranny here. And again, like I said, it's super nice. It doesn't take up a ton of space. So that's a great one to start with. Next is a little out of the way. It's a box back here. And this box also has the next item in it. So this is just a cheap like cigar type box. I just got it in the art section at Walmart. It came in just a really bright bland wood. So I went ahead and stained it and made it look nice. I did unscrew the latches so I wouldn't get stain on those. But let's dive into the box. So first up, I've got hard drives, cables, screen cleaner, remote controls, USBs. All that just stays in here nice, and it's nice and out of the way, stays organized, but it's things that I use regularly, so it's nice to have close by. And next up, we've got an SSD drive. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because, we're all used to regular hard drives. I've got a big 10 terabyte drive back here, and that thing is loud. It's got moving components inside. It's annoying. I keep it unplugged unless I'm using it, so that's why this is next. You've got tiny SSD drives. They have no moving parts. They're shock resistant. These are the SanDisk drives. I like the SanDisk because they came with this nice case. So if it were to drop, it'd be fine. It comes with a key ring latch on the side. You could throw a carabiner on there if you want to. I've got two of these so far. I've got a 1 terabyte and a 2 terabyte. Now these things are quite a bit more expensive than regular hard drives, but they are also about 4 times as fast. And like I said, they make no noise. They have no moving parts. They're super resilient. Unless you hit them with a hammer or something, these things are gonna last forever. So I love these. Definitely check those out. In my opinion, they are worth the extra money. I actually don't keep anything stored on my computer aside from applications and music. Everything else, photos, videos, whatever it is, I store them on drives. Now I've got these drives for my everyday work. I've got a bigger drive back here to hold everything once I'm done with them on those small drives. And this thing's nice. It's just the right size. It can slip right in here behind my computer, but I also have space to open it up back here on its own. So I don't really ever have to take it out anyway. All right, number 4 is this headphone stand. Now again, this might depend on your situation. If you've got headphones, I think it's nice having some nice noise canceling headphones nearby. So if you're doing some work, got some noise in the background, just throw these on and you can keep going without taking a break from your workload.
Do some work.
And with that, I like to have them nice and stored. I don't want them just laying out. So I just got a nice headphone stand, keep that right there. It looks nice, it's a good display, it's super cheap. And you can even get desk mounted ones, so if you wanted it mounted on the side here, or here, whatever, on the side out of the way even more, you could get a clamp with a headphone stand on it. I've seen people use those, they're kind of nice too. I liked the nice display look that gave my headphones. Number 5, we are on to this mouse and keyboard pad. Now most of you will have a mouse pad. I wanted to go for a much bigger option. I also have this desk that's got these creases down here. My desktop is 3 pieces, so this pad helps cover that up and I can run my mouse along it no problem. I also liked it. It's kind of a piece of art. It's the world map. It's black, it's sleek. I like it. It fits all my stuff right here. Keeps me a little more organized. I don't know why, I just love that thing. Moving on to number 6, we've got the pads holding my speakers. Now if you want to see a video on the speakers, monitor, my desk, my chair, I've done videos on all of them. I'll link the playlist You can check those out if you'd like to. But for number 6, we've got the pads under my speakers. Now these things have 2 really good uses. They point my speakers more towards my ears, and they will dampen any vibrations the speakers might put off. So I'm not getting a rattling on the desk. If you're just jamming out, rocking to some sweet Def Leppard, it's not gonna bother you if the speakers vibrate at all. So definitely some good pads under your speakers. Moving on to number 7, I'm gonna take a step back. We've got artwork. Now for me, I love the mountains. I grew up camping, going in the mountains all the time. They're such a good thing for me. I lived out east for a few years, didn't have any mountains anywhere, so I just really treasure those. These are some 3D printed mountains, and then I built the frame around them. This is just a cheap board behind it. I mixed a blue and a gray together to get this nice light blue background, and then stained some just 1x3 boards as the border. Got some wall hooks in there, and then I threw some just super cheap little lights on the back just to give it a nice look, just to personalize my space. It's something I love, like I said. It's kind of low-key, but looks really nice. So decorate your space with something personal to you, some nice artwork. Now, if you couldn't tell, I love having a nice, clean, organized workspace, and I work on an iMac. All the ports are on the back, so as you saw, I've got lots of USBs, hard drives, things like that I'm plugging in and out all the time. And I didn't want to have to move the computer every time I was plugging something in, so I got this nice USB extender here. It plugs into USB-C on the back. It mounts on the bottom, really nice. There's actually little like vent ports under here on the iMac. I didn't even realize that. It's got a clamp that goes up in there and then pushes out against those vents to hold it in. It's super sturdy. I haven't had any problems with it. It's got SD mini readers, 3 USBs, and a USB-C all on here. So this has been super handy for me. And again, I will link all this down below for you to find. Hopefully it's helpful for you, and let's check out the next item. Number 9 can be an item or just more of a method, but that is cable management. Now that might include little clips, Velcro, tape, zip ties, whatever it be. Organize your cables, get them nice out of the way. I mounted mine going down all this way, down to my power strips. So it's kind of a nice flow. Everything's out of the way. Nothing is anywhere near that I can hit it with my feet. Back in an old office job, I actually powered off my computer by kicking the cable under my desk. So kind of ever since then, I've managed my cables much better. Just get them up, out of the way, and it is such a nice feeling having a clean foot space and you don't see it. It's not bugging your peripherals. It's just nice to have that all tucked away. And number 10 is actually a coaster. Throw a coaster on your desk. You don't want to get some water ring stains where you're going to be around all the time. Just throw a coaster on. That can be another piece of decoration for you. I use this probably on a daily basis, getting a drink while I'm working, and that's a good thing to have. As a bonus item, I'll point out my trackpad. I do have a mouse and a trackpad, and that's for a few reasons. One, sometimes I just like working on a trackpad for the finger shortcuts, and Apple, for some reason, put the charging on the bottom of their mice. So if my mouse is about dead and I need to charge it, I'm out of luck if I'm working.
Do some work.
So I've got my trackpad while this is charging, or if I just feel like using it anyway. And for one more bonus item, we have LED lights in the back. Now those are nice. It's a personal item that you can use. It's got different colors. So you can switch that up to your preference. It's also got kind of a dance mode. These lights were super cheap, and they actually came with a little mic on it, so if you're jamming out to some music, you can actually throw it on like a music mode and it'll flash to the music. So that's just another little fun bonus thing. Some cheap LED lights. It just more personalizes your space, makes it stick out a little better. So there you have it, 10 items plus 2 bonus items I threw in there for you. Let me know what your favorite item was or which one you would want to pick up first. Subscribe if you want to see more like this, and I will see you in the next one.